Liam done passed out, y'all, and look like he hit his head. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life of Chester for the bold and beautiful April 3rd, 2025. Okay, y'all. So first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, I knew something was about to happen in regards to Liam and Bill, but I was not expecting him to fall out like that. I was not expecting it. I thought Bill was gonna hit him. I thought once he started talking about Bill's childhood and talk about how he don't know what traumatic he went through and all this other stuff, I was like, uh-oh. I was like, uh-oh, because Bill started inching towards him and stuff, and I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, he done passed out. Do y'all think he had a heart attack or what? I don't know, but his vision was kind of like blurred or whatever, and he reached his hand out. Bill just left. He just left. I said, once again, like yesterday's review, he more upset at Liam. He going off talking about, so you gonna go back to being a computer geek and all that. Well, we start with Bill and Liam. Might as well. We already talked about them. But yeah, so Liam just still trying to get Bill to show he care. Long story short, he trying to get him to show he care. He basically said that he want him to show he care, say I love you, stay, don't quit, stuff like that. Bill said, I don't care nothing about that. You could go. At first, it was a moment where I was like, okay, he finna express how he feels. I'm wondering, some months ago, I think last year, they were saying that they supposed to been doing this storyline with Bill and his background and his mama and stuff like that. And do y'all think that's what's about to get ready to happen or what? Do y'all think it's gonna be solely based on Bill and Liam, or is they gonna add new characters into the mix or what? But yeah, on today's episode, Bill and Liam will still talk about the same thing. Bill ends up telling Liam like he don't know what he gonna do. You ain't gonna be nothing without me. That's what he said, y'all. You ain't gonna be nothing without me. And they were just going back on, how Liam came about, how Liam came to town, stuff like that. He was a computer geek and just talking about the man. Then he ended up telling him, you over here judging me. You act like you so perfect. You act like you perfect and stuff. You ain't perfect. What he said, you a waffler. You messed things up with Steffi and Hope. And I was like, and you messed things up with Katie. So look, both of y'all the same. I was like, you talking noise, man. You talking noise and stuff, and you don't sit up here and mess things up. I said he should have brought up Katie and Brooke. You over here messing around with sisters. What you think this is? But now, he told him he was a waffler. He messed things up between him and Stefan and him and Hope. And I was like, that's true. I said, that's true. He couldn't make up his mind. That is a fact. But yeah, the whole scene was just about Liam trying to get Bill to see the error in his ways and see if he was remorseful and do he care at all that he trying to quit. And long story short, no. And I thought right there when they was going back and forth and Bill was saying everything he was saying, I was like, okay, what storyline they finna get ready to do? But then I think Bill ends up telling him he got a meeting or whatever, and when I get back, you need to be gone. You better not be here. You better not be in my house when I get back, sitting up here letting a murderer in your house. But you done told your son he got to get to stepping. Man, look. But yeah, so as he walking out, like Liam, it was showing like his visuals blurry and stuff like that. Then he reached his arm out. I don't know if he was about to say something or what, and then he like passed out. Looked like he hit his head. I don't know though. Do y'all think he had a heart attack, or do y'all think something else gonna go on? Now, once again, I repeat, they said a spoiler said something about Steffi supposed to confront Bill about what he did to Liam. And I was just assuming, like, he was going to end up firing him, or it was something about that whole situation. But now it's like, okay, I don't know where they going with this. But look, they almost had me in my feelings. But I said one thing for certain, these folks been acting, though. They been acting, though. Well, duh. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. I said, well, duh. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Leon came back. He done popped up out of nowhere. Katie last week. What's that, last week? Or earlier this week? When the whole scene with Hope was about to slap Brooke or whatever. I don't know. But I said, look, they be bringing it now. When they bring it. Finally. But yeah, what else? Steffi Ridge. First, what was they talking about at first? Basically, it feels good to have the company bag, and even though Carter and Brooke's still here, then they started talking about Luna, and I think Ridge got a text from Chief Baker saying that they ain't got no news. They ain't got no news about Luna, her going back to jail. Then they started talking about Liam, and Steph was saying how she's worried about him. She concerned about him. He's upset at Bill for what he did and all this stuff, and she was just saying how she concerned Liam ain't been himself or something like that. Should have known then. I just realized she was saying how he ain't been himself and she been worried about him and stuff like that. So I was like, is they finna do like he's sick storyline or what? Like, I don't know, y'all. I haven't seen no spoilers aside from them saying Steffi's supposed to be confronting Bill. I said, now Bill gone to a meeting. Who gonna find him? Luna ain't there no more. I said, who gonna find him laying on the floor? who is gonna find him laying on the floor, or is he gonna wake up? Like, I don't know how they finna get ready to play this out, y'all. But what else happened? To finish up with Ridge and Steffi, they was talking about Liam still. She was saying how she gonna always care about him. What did she say? Of course, he's Kelly's father, and he a great father. He this and that. But she said something because Ridge was like, and more. I think that's what she said. She said something and more, and he was like, and more, and she was like, we have Kelly. I said, I said, Now the fan said that about Poppy. You have a fit. I said they be over here trying to make excuses for the stuff. They be making excuse, y'all know. They over here, yeah, cause we got Kelly, so that means that he could run around kissing me, and I ain't gonna tell my husband. That means that he could walk in and out of my house, cause he got Kelly here. He has Kelly here, so they could be in and out whenever they want to. A revolving doggone door. But yeah, that's all happened with them. Brooke and Katie, they was just talking about Hope, the fact that she walked out, and Brooke and Katie just concerned about her and where she gonna go and who she gonna turn to, and the fact that she feels betrayed, and Brooke still saying how she still needs to take accountability. I said that still ain't gonna bring Ridge back. The only thing that's gonna bring Ridge back is when Ridge ready to come back. End of discussion. Was that all they was talking about? I think so. And lastly, we got Deacon and Hope. So Deacon just telling Hope that she ain't gotta go back to that house, and I really like to. What he said he want to do to Ridge, beat him up, basically beat Ridge up, and confront Carter, and just this and that, and all this other stuff. I said, dude, be for real. I said, be for real. Did they get to fighting before? Deacon and Ridge did get into it before, didn't they? Yeah, and he heard Brooke coming, and that's when he gonna sit up here. Because first, wasn't they wrestling? Not wrestling. Wasn't they fighting or whatever? And then he heard Brooke call out. And then he tried to act like Ridge was just up in there just beating him down. Maybe I got it backwards. I don't know. But yeah, he was just letting Hope know she ain't got to stay where she ain't wanted. I said, oh, this is crazy. Because the man, remember that other, I don't know how many years ago it was. But it was a situation where Ridge wanted Hope to move out. And Brooke was like, no, I ain't. Well, same as this time. Wanted her to move out. I forgot what happened. I don't know if it was because of Thomas or what. But she was like, no, I'm not kicking my daughter out and stuff like this and all this stuff. She didn't want to leave her home. Hope didn't want to leave her home and stuff like that. Only for them to sit up here. Deacon told her, you don't have to go back there or whatever. You could stay next door. You could stay next door to us. But yeah, what they seen, it was just about him supporting her and letting her know that, Brooke ain't your only parent. I'm here for you. I may not have been there in the past, but I'm here now and all this stuff. And just saying how, the Forsters have been treating her, and I don't care who idea was, and they study over here still bringing up the fact that it was Carter's idea. I mean, they right. Oh, that's another thing. Brooke and Katie was talking about the fact that Hope thinks that they using her as a scapegoat. I said, well, technically, if you look up scapegoat, that's exactly what they did. That's exactly because it was Carter's idea. Look, but hopefully we finna move on past this whole takeover situation. I'm ready to see. They said Hope's supposed to be working at El Jardino or whatever, so I'm ready to see that. I'm ready to see what's going on with Liam. Seeing if they bring on new characters or what. But yeah, I think that's everything that happened, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, do have a good rest of the day and be safe.